doesn't dream of having jumps in their back garden? Well, Vero Sandler and Sam Hodgson have turned that dream into reality. I was lucky enough to be invited to the Monster Backyard Battle recently and check out their field of dreams. Pictures and videos just don't do justice how big and steep this place is, but one of the lines starts off pretty small, so let's just get warmed up on that. These first two hips were pretty chill. After that you drop into these turns. It's much steeper than it looks here and you pick up speed fast. Then you come out of this turn and all of a sudden there's like a wall of a lip. So now I know what's there, let's have another go.
You lose more speed than you think up there, eh?
Yeah.
I slowed right down, was like, oh, I've got nowhere.
I literally, you need to be like, hooking.
You sort of worried you're going too quick and then you get up the top and going,
you get there, you're like,
I've got nothing.
That was better. Off the brakes a bit more and I'm starting to relax. Vinny had already been shredding these lower jumps, so I asked her for a tow in and a few tips.
As soon as you have the step down, you can kind of see it, and then
okay.
it's like...
Yeah, from here it looks like really far that way.
Yeah.
Good? Yeah?
Yeah, we need to... watch out there.
Yeah, they felt good. Now we can go and have some fun. I was feeling ready for the next level now, but to be honest, climbing these steps with my bike in my hand was scaring me as much as the jumps.
What did you do up here? Just put in like a little crank and then pump and...
Literally, if you just bop into the crank to get moving, bop into the down transition, pump and just hop off the pavement. Like, to not overcomplicate it, and then if you land the table, just sweet. It's scary. If it helps to look at it, go look at it.
No, I'll just... it's probably not.
It's a job you've done before, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ready?
I think so.
Yeah? Rip it up. Let's get it.
Thanks, Alfie, that's sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard the yo's and I looked back and you were like, yes.
I went a little deep, but it was alright.
Wow, that jump was the best one yet. I could ride that all day. But it was getting late now, so it's time to call it and get some rest. Day 2. I arrived at the jumps to perfect weather. There was no wind, the sun was out. You can't ask for more than that when you ride at jumps. There's a different line I had my eye on today. It starts on the small line, and then you hang a left, go over this racer, and then it takes you straight down the hill and joins back in with the step down we were riding yesterday, finishing up on the usual mulch. doing this would allow me to do a top to bottom run, which I hadn't done yesterday. I was also pretty interested to see if anyone was going to jump the big line. No one jumped these last 3 jumps yesterday as it was too windy, and they haven't had that much testing yet either. But today the conditions were looking perfect. The last kicker on this line is an absolute monster. It's 17 foot tall. The kicker on the left's pretty big, and this one absolutely dwarfs it. Just for context, here's what that looks like with Sam stood next to it. Anyway, back to the more sensible stuff. I jumped in a train with Vero and Sam to see where that straight line was. Now I'd seen where they were going and the kind of speed they were carrying, I had a pretty good idea what to do myself. I landed pretty deep there. I think I'll go to the top and start again. I realised you could get to this line off that first big jump too, and I love that jump, so let's go hit that. With the wind still low, the guys were starting to jump the big line. That shark fin looked fast and gnarly. I never feel like I have to do a line because it's there, but if the conditions are really good and it looks fun, then I just start to think about it. Sam Reynolds was one of the guys already hitting it. I know if I speak to Sam, he'll give me good advice and an honest opinion on whether I can do it or not. He said I could follow him, which really helps on stuff like this. So, I didn't really want to miss the opportunity.
Is it a big old landing if you overshoot?
That's it, the lip's so huge and the landing's so huge. As long as you got the right speed, which you will have,
yeah,
you're going to just land there.
What about the wind at the bottom?
I haven't experienced it.
Okay.
And then if you land that, just literally keep going and go full speed.
Alright, just full whack into the last one.
Yeah. I won't be able to overshoot that. You're going to follow Daryl. You're doing the whole line now, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, you could do it. Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow. I nearly died! Oh shit!
I really thought I was over the bars there. I always tell people the key to ride big jumps is to be able to relax, whilst actually shitting yourself. I don't think I quite took my own advice here. It was definitely the stiffest I'd ridden all day. Flying off the shark fin felt so fast, I decided it was probably easier just to hit the next one rather than try and stop. But as I went up the lip, I suddenly started to have doubts as to whether I was going to make the landing. So as I took off, I squashed the jump a little bit to try and push through, and that's what put me into a horrible nosedive. I should have just committed and leaned back on this one. Thankfully the bike came back the right way, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to hit this last one now. But now the dust has settled, there's 2 voices in my head. One saying, take the hint, you're in your 40s, you can't keep riding like this forever. And then the other one saying, maybe I'll come back soon and try again.
I love it, you just kept doing it. How good is that?
I might just call it. Oh, thanks guys.
Well done.